Happy Halloween, everyone, and welcome back. I am Psycho Emerald. Today I'm doing another FNaF review video. It's kind of a review. It's something I've never done on my channel. I've never done a ranking video. But as some of you guys might know, my channel really gained the popularity that it has. A lot of that popularity was from my FNaF action figure reviews. And so that's pretty awesome, and I just wanted to make a video on those since, honestly, I'm probably not going to be collecting those from here on out. I just wanted to say that. But I'm very happy with the collection I have, and I wanted to make another video about those action figures that I have. So I collected the entire Wave 1 at one point, and as some of you might know, those videos are a couple of those videos are the most popular videos on my channel. Two of them have like hundreds of views, which is totally awesome, and yeah, my channel wouldn't be really where it is, which is at like 45 subscribers or something, a little bit less, but 45 subscribers or something without those videos, so that's pretty awesome. And yeah, I'm going to be ranking all 6 of the Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Wave 1 action figures, because those are the only FNaF action figures that I have in my collection, and I'm pretty happy with them. They all look really good up on display, and I'm excited to make some more FNaF action figure related content for you guys. And if you're wondering why these pop figures are here, these are the only FNaF pop figures I have, and I thought it might be cool as kind of like a side decoration thing for when there's no action figures on screen, because it would be pretty boring just be looking at this, blue thing in the cardboard box. So I thought it'd be cool to put these on the side. Let me know what you guys think of it. I think it's pretty fun. But yeah, it's kind of an experimental thing at this point. But also, before I start getting into the rankings, I don't really have a script for this. That's just a warning, so it's going to be a little bit, kind of improv, I guess. But yeah, I'm excited. So let's get into rankings, starting with number 6. All right, number 6 is Golden Freddy. Now, this figure is great. I like it. It looks pretty good up there, but they're just, I don't know, it just doesn't really work for me as Golden Freddy, because all they did was they took the Freddy mold, which I didn't think was amazing in the first place, and they just recolored it. That's all they did. They didn't do really anything to make it look more like Golden Freddy. All they did was they made it be Freddy but golden, which is what Golden Freddy is, but they didn't really do much to, put much effort into it, because they realized they didn't really need to, and that's true, they didn't really need to, but really, I think this is the worst one. Not saying it's bad, I do like it, but it's definitely the worst one out of the 6. So, let's get into number 5. Alright, number 5 is Chica. Now, this figure was my first FNaF review I ever did on this channel, and that video was pretty bad. I hadn't really, practiced much, because it was like my second review video I ever did on this channel. But yeah, that's one of the videos that has like a couple hundred views. But yeah, anyway, this figure isn't terrible. Just something about it looks a little bit off. I don't know if this looks a little bit better than the original version of this figure, which just didn't really, it looked even more off than this did. But just something about the sculpt I'm not a huge fan of. I do like this figure, but just, I don't know, it's not nearly as good as the sculpts of the figures that are coming up. So yeah, and just to add on to it, the limbs on mine are extremely easy to take off. Like, that took 0 effort to take those off. But a plus, it does come with the cupcake. Looks great for the display. And yeah, this figure's fine, just not a huge fan of it. Well, I'm a fan of it, but not a huge fan. So let's get in number 4. All right, number 4 is Freddy. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this Freddy mold. Once again, it just looks a little bit off. And to add on to that, my Freddy looks like Ned Bear. Yeah, I'm sure you noticed that. His eyes are just googling all over the place. It does not look right. I also don't know why Funko went the route of, giving all these figures upper teeth when they weren't supposed to have them in the first game. And yeah, I just didn't like that. There's just a lot of problems with this Freddy figure. Not that it's bad, it still looks pretty good, and I like it, but there's just a lot of problems with it, and that's why it ranks at number 4. So let's get into our top 3. Alright, now we're into our top 3, and number 3 is Foxy. Now, I have the older version of this figure. I didn't know I was ordering the older version because, it didn't actually have a picture of the item I was ordering on eBay. Oh, his hand just fell off. But it didn't actually have, I ordered this on eBay and it didn't actually have a photo of the figure I was ordering. So, yeah, I got the old version that's orange. But other than the fact that the color's a bit off, the detailing and everything on this just is spot on. You know, except for, once again, the upper teeth. And just something does look a little bit off about it, once again, just like all the other figures, but not as much as the other ones. And that's why I love this so much. And Foxy's like everyone's favorite character. Not mine, personally, but I do really like this Foxy figure, and I think it's one of the best and most accurate representations of this first wave of FNaF figures. So yeah, this is number 3, and let's get into number 2. Number 2, we have my favorite character from all of FNaF, Springtrap. Now, this is an awesome figure. It was totally worth buying all of the FNaF action figures to get it. When I first started buying them, like I said in my Chica review, I had only played FNaF 1, but really buying the FNaF merch is what really got me into playing all of the FNaF games and becoming like obsessed with it. And so that's pretty awesome. And FNaF 3 is one of my favorite FNaF games. I know it's not a lot of people's favorite, but it's definitely one of my favorites, and I get why, you know, it gets some criticism, but I really like it, mostly because of Springtrap, and Springtrap is my favorite character, and I think they nailed this figure. I think Springtrap being my favorite character could have easily made this my least favorite figure if they hadn't done it well, but since they did do it so well, this is definitely my favorite of the 6 figures. I don't think it's the best of the 6 figures, but this is my favorite since it is my favorite character. But you guys already know what the number 1 is, but yeah, I just love all the detailing on this. It just nails my favorite character perfectly, in a good way. Nails him in a good way by getting all the details right and making this figure phenomenal. So yeah, let's get into number 1. You guys all know what it is. Let's get into it. Drum roll, please. All right, so you guys already know what the number 1 figure is. It is Bonnie. This figure just looks perfect, you know, minus the minor things of the eyes being the wrong color and him having upper teeth. Other than that, it's perfect. I love how they came back and corrected the color a little bit. It just looks great. It looks just like Bonnie looked in the first game, and I'm super happy with it, other than the guitar not really fitting in his hand. But that's going to pretty much wrap up my FNaF action figure ranking video of Wave 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great Halloween. If you like FNaF reviews, I do some of that on my channel, so please consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed, hit the like, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.